Yes, Brad, I'm Eric. I grew up head football coach at the University of Texas San Antonio, and we're initiating our program. I've been here for 2 years. This will be our first year coming up in 2011. September 3rd will be our first game ever in the history of this university. So that's kind of where we are. We're a work in progress. Well, we've had great success there. We had, we won a national championship, played for another national championship in 2003. And it's actually played in Rose Bowl, won the national championship there. We ended up, I think, with a 60 and 15 record in 6 years I was there at Miami. But more important than that, we graduated our players. We had a very high graduation rate, recognized every year by the NCAA for our graduation rate. So very proud of the things that we've done. And for 2 years after I left Miami, I was a football analyst for ESPN. And then got the opportunity to start this program at UTSA, and I've been in that process ever since. Well, the philosophy that we try to instill in our kids is that we're going to do things the right way, not a quick fix. We're going to build this program from the ground up, and I think the thing we want to do make sure is we're doing the right things in the classrooms, academically, make sure our players graduate. And also, we're in Texas, and great recruiting here. We're in the sixth largest city in the country in San Antonio, Texas. We have a great facility to recruit to, the Alamo Dome. And I think it's just the philosophy we have. We're going to recruit great players. We're going to play Division I type football and graduate our players. And really, that's kind of what we hope to accomplish. Well, it's kind of a mixed bag as far as our kids are concerned. We've got my alma mater, Northeast Oklahoma, a 1AA team. We've got East State coming up. We've got Cal Davis. We've got Georgia State with Coach Bill Curry's team, former great coach at Alabama and other places. And so we got quite a variety. Hal Money, it's coming, bringing his team to town in McMurray. And it's going to be kind of exciting schedule. It's going to be a pretty challenging schedule for our team, being only freshmen and redshirt freshmen. Well, we've already been invited to join the conference. We've joined the Western Athletic Conference. We'll begin playing Division I in 2012, so we're not going to be independent very long. And so we're very honored to do that because in our states of our affiliation, we really, to be invited to be a Division I football team and join the conference is really quite an honor. Well, of course, we're in San Antonio, Texas, which is a great city. We're actually on the north side, and there's some very special places, some great shopping malls, all really across the interstate from our campus. We have 30,000 students. These students voted overwhelmingly to fund football. They wanted this program established. And of course, we have a lot of entertainment here in the city. We've got the Riverwalk downtown, a lot of great facilities, great dining. Our Alamo Dome is our home stadium is downtown, so I think that's very important. But I think the campus is just really a great place to visit this city, and of course the university is special and really grown. It's the last 10 years we've almost doubled in size, and we're moving. Dr. Ricardo Romo, our president, is moving us toward the Division I, Tier 1 status, and again, Olympic Year Athletic Directors moves us into Division I football status. So we're a work in progress, but we're moving up very rapidly. I don't know about any special talents, but I really, as a football coach, you don't have a lot of spare time, but I enjoy the lakes, I enjoy the water, I enjoy the ocean. I've been coming from Miami, I enjoyed that, and really love family time. I have two twin boys, my grandsons, but they're 10, and they're a lot of fun to be with and play ball and all that stuff with. So kind of just pretty unexciting things, but they're exciting for me. Well, I don't know if my views on football have evolved. I think it's still pretty basic from the standpoint, just fundamentally being sound on offense and defense, being able to tackle, and obviously protecting football and all those basic things of football. But I think the game itself has evolved from the standpoint of being a more of a wide open game. The spread offenses. It's a very wide field, and spreading people out. And I think it's allowed for maybe some people with lesser talent in some areas to be competitive. You don't have to have a great mauling offensive line to run some of the spread stuff. I think that's evolved for sure. Well, I think again they're all work in progress because they haven't played yet. But I know with their offensive line, we've really been impressed with center Nate Leonard and our right guard Scott Emsky. Those guys have done an outstanding job. And And I think, at the running back position, David Glasgow and Chris Johnson and Sherlon Simpson have looked very, very, very positive with those guys. And then you look at the wide receiver position, Michael Woodman has got great speed. I think he's going to be an outstanding wide receiver along with Brandon Freeman. And then we've got a couple other guys in wide receiver slots. We play multiple formations, but the Cam Jones, Jake Wanamaker, and Brandon Armstrong, I think those guys have got a chance to be pretty doggone good. And on defense, Marlon Smith, and he was here a year ago. Jason Neal, young man, we just signed out of Dallas. I think he's pretty special. Farrington Macon and their nose guard. Dominic Henderson, one of our tackles. But I think a guy that really, to me, on defense, the two guys that really stand out, Stephen Kerfus, one of our linebackers, and Mark Waters, one of our safeties. Those guys, I think, have a chance to be really good, along with safety and Nick Johnston. Well, I always enjoyed athletics. I was in a small high school when I grew up in Oklahoma. I was able to play a lot of sports, but I think the thing really inspired me most by my brother was a high school coach. My brother-in-law was a high school coach. I really looked up to my football coaches as I played, and they really inspired me to want to do this. I wasn't a great player, but I was a good student. I majored in pre-med coming out of high school and in college. That really wasn't what I wanted to do, so I went in and I walked on as a football player, and then actually earned a scholarship, and then became a coach after that. Well, first of all, we had great players, and I think, of course, that's recruiting. And I guess that's the biggest key to success, I think, from that standpoint. And probably along with that is the unselfish nature of those players at Miami. They want to win championships. Well, offensively, I believe we have to be able to run the football. I think I like balance. What I mean by balance is, not a 50-50 type thing. If it works out that well, it's fine. But to be able to run the football when we want to run it, be able to pass the football when we want to pass it. And basically, I think we feel like we have to run the football, and we have to create some big plays. Well, it's brutally hot. It's I got over 100 today, like it has been many days. And we tried to work around it somewhat. We're practicing in the mornings and the evenings. We practiced yesterday, our two-day practice. We practiced at 7:30 last night. We had a very spirited practice. We had a lot of speed on the field. Guys that had a lot of fun running around and under the lights, and that was good. So again, on the two-day schedule we practice once in the morning, once in the evening, and of course we get practice through those every day. The one-day practice we practice in the morning, which we just got finished practice this morning. Well, I think, again, first thing is to work hard and really do it for the right reasons, and that is to, be an example to young men and really guide them and help them academically, help them be, as I said, be as good as they can be, and that's all what I encourage our players to do is, not everybody's going to be an All-American, but let's be as good as you can be, and if we do that or they do that, then I think they've been successful, and don't want to sell themselves short, but at the same token, they want to make sure and maximize their efforts. And so I encourage our players. Everybody wants to win championships and all those things. And I just let the guys know, hey guys, let's win today. You win one day at a time. You win enough days, the championships will come if you're talented enough. I think the message I've got, the expectations are too high right now. We've got to temper those expectations and know with reality that we are a young football team. The messages I've got from them have been very reassuring and very positive. Well, I think enjoy it. I think college football is a great sport. I think it's that's what I like about it because it's you got still a lot of young men playing the game for fun and for scholarships obviously. But I think the thing that you see is just an exciting football game, and really it's kind of like a game pretty much unique to America. This is Larry Coker, and I want to thank you very much for tuning in and to College Football Performance Award.